British Army veteran who's facing deportation to Zimbabwe. Father of two, Joram Nechironga, was served with a deportation order after he was jailed for assault. He's apologised for his actions, which he said were caused by post-traumatic stress disorder after serving in Iraq. Our correspondent, Ben Godfrey, has been to Coventry to meet him.
Joram Nechironga says serving in the army was his expression of pride and gratitude at being given sanctuary to live in the UK. But years later, and with a criminal record, he's now at risk of being deported to Zimbabwe. It's a return that fills him with dread. On his last visit to the country in 2006, he claims he was tortured for being a British serviceman.
I'll be killed, definitely, or I'll be tortured more and get beaten all the time. It's unfair. After I sacrificed my life for this country, I went to war for this country, and what they can actually do, they don't even consider how I'm suffering.
In 2018, he was convicted of assaulting a relative and jailed for 32 months. He claims that while serving with 9th Supply Regiment in Iraq, he began to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, and his actions were the result of what he'd seen on the front line.
The position now is that we now have at least 3 months from the 22nd of June to do a judicial review. Whether it was by error or by design, they took him from the detention centre and took him to the airport where they wanted to deport him. It had not been for the last-minute intervention on our part again and on the part of the MP.
The Home Office told us the government makes no apology for removing murderers, rapists and child abusers and those with no legal right to be in the UK. All claims are fully considered and decided upon before removal, and we would not remove anyone where there were outstanding claims or concerns.
Joram, there will be some people, no doubt, who will be watching this saying, you assaulted a younger member of your family and you've paid the penalty, and actually it's right that you should be considered for deportation.
I was suffering and ended up being angry. And I apologized to the public of all the action that I did, and that's not me. That's not me.
As the 42-year-old receives ongoing treatment for PTSD, his partner Sandra says the anxiety is delaying his recovery.
Even if someone knocks at the door, he's like panicking, because the last time when he was in the detention centre, they just came and took him at 5 o'clock in the morning, no warning or anything. I really wish Home Office would really look into this with an open heart.
Local MP Zara Sultana has urged ministers to intervene in this case, while a crowdfunding campaign to support Joram Nechironga's legal fight has now topped £20,000. Ben Godfrey, BBC Midlands Today, Coventry.